Hello, my name's Robert Adams, and what I'd like to do is take you on this walkthrough tour of my latest CD called Christmas Digital Stamps. So what we do is load the CD in, it runs off Adobe Reader 9 and it'll run on your Windows XP and above and also your Apple Mac. So we click on to continue when it loads in, and you can see here we've got a range of items on the menu. So let's just take a look at the main part, which is the Christmas digital stamps. So again, we'll click onto that and you can see we've got set 1 and set 2. Now these are pre-arranged, and by that I mean that you can actually create cards. So let me show you what I mean. I'll just click onto one of the examples here. Now our digital stamps are ideal for colouring in using your pro markers, well, any marker that you like to use, watercolour, it's really up to you. They make fantastic black and white cards on their own right, and as you can see from here that they're actually laid out so you can print it directly onto your card and work onto it that way if you want to. There's also a folder that comes with this, so every image has a JPEG file for it, so you can import it into your graphics program and use it that way if you wish as well. And they come in what I call the A5 and the A6, which is the large and the small cards, as we can see here. We click on to return and we go back to the menu. Now there's a whole range of different images on these CDs. Set 1 is perhaps a little bit more traditional and draws quite heavily from the Christmas carols. So images that you'll see on there I've used in Christmas carols as full colour, but I've drawn them as black and white illustrations so that we can colour them in, as you can see from here. So they are actually slightly different from what you will find on there. And if I go back, we've got set 2, which again has some of the images, inspiration is drawn from the Christmas Carol CD-ROM, but there's a lot of new ones in here, and there's some fantastic things for the kids. We've got Santa's on the sleigh, Santa's on, here we go, Santa on a snowboard here, along with other little images as we can see here. Great for the kids to use for Christmas, for colouring in, and for you to make fantastic cards with as well. I mean, that's the beauty of this. There's a whole range, there's something for everybody on this CD-ROM. And again, we've got something very traditional if you want it. This will make a lovely square card. So those are the main images that we're going to find. There's 40 in total that are pre-laid out for you in the shape of cards, but we also get additional items on there, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Just while I'm here, there's a colouring in guide for the images that were perhaps a little bit more complicated and those that were taken from the Christmas Carol, so you can see how the original was if you want to use that as a colouring guide to help you along the way. Now we've also got the toppers and the wish lists. Let me just run through the toppers at the bottom here. These are additional images. They come up on a sheet, but you can actually copy and paste these into a graphics package if you want to, or you can go to the JPEG files, and again each one of these will come as a high resolution graphics image for you to import into your graphics package of your choice if you want to. Alternatively, print the sheet out, cut them out, colour them in and use them as your toppers that way. So there's again a really nice selection, but for those of you that are a little bit more advanced with your computer, you can mix and match all the images that we've got here to create some really stunning cards of your own as well. As you can see, we've got snowmen, Santa, all sorts of bits and bobs that you could play around with and create your own cards. Now another little fun item on this CD-ROM is the Christmas list. It's text editable, so you can highlight the text and type in your name, and it just says, "Dear Santa, please can I have," and the rest of the list can be handwritten. And we've got 8 of these in total from images taken from the CD. So we can see here a lovely little idea, great for the kids. I think they're going to enjoy it, even the big kids as well. We're all writing our Christmas lists out. And moving on, we've also got a marker pen tutorial. Now on this one I've gone for the ones that are the pro markers, and we'll click onto that and you will come up with 8 sequences of tutorial, which is 80 minutes worth, that will take you through and show you how to get the best out of your marker pens. In this instance I was using the Pro marker pens. Now we've also got Christmas greetings here, and there's only one set on here because mostly I thought you might want to use your peel-offs on something, but I've taken what I thought was the most popular one from Christmas carols, and there is one that's text editable, as you can see here, so you could type in your own greetings and use it, or indeed put some of the other ones if they match the images, you know, Silent Night, First Noel. You've got a range there to play around with. So you can see, although there's similarities with Christmas carols, because they're kind of like brothers, they're very related to CDs, but they work obviously totally independently from each other. But I think it's fair to say that the Christmas digital stamps, has been heavily influenced by the Christmas carols. Okay, so that's the range of the items that you'll find on the CD-ROM here, and we've also got, if you click onto the download button, if anything new gets added, that's where you will find it. It's worth just checking in from time to time. At the moment we haven't got anything on there, but you never know, looking at from time to time, and sometimes I get extra bits from the CD and we just pop them in on the website for you there to download as a little extra. Okay, well I hope you enjoy the CD. It really is good fun, and I think you'll get quite a lot out of it. Now, the marker visual tutorial can be found, as I said, from the CD, and when you open it up you'll come up with the 8 boxes here. So there's an introduction, and each part then follows on progressively for an exercise that builds up and up. So again, introduction, next exercise, work our way through, drop down to here, and then just work your way through to the end like so. Each one varies between 5 and sort of 14 minutes, and what you need to do is just simply click onto the movie, click anywhere into it, and the control bar will come up. It does take a few seconds for it to come up.
To show you that we've really got two ends to the marker, which is fairly obvious, a chisel tip and a fine tip. Now each pen is slightly different.
You can pause the movie, you can scroll along, get to other parts and play it again. Now this does run off of the CD, and at times if you're too quick with it, it can sort of lock up, so you'll have to just stop it and start it again. That's just really a limitation, but most of the time they're short exercises you can watch through, and again if you just click on,
that's what I mean by the
you see we can pick up from here. Now, as I said, the tutorial lasts for 80 minutes, and each exercise is really just jam-packed with ideas and techniques, just showing you how to get the best out of your pens, how to use them, the paper that you use, and there's a range of different techniques each one covers. And I think this last one here has some particularly exciting ones on it, and I'll just run through, and we can see there's different ways of shading. There's a whole range of techniques on there that I think you're going to find absolutely fantastic. So that gives you an overview of the tutorial itself, and I said if you're new to marker pens it'll be absolutely fantastic. If you're a seasoned marker pen user, then I hope that you're going to find that you're going to get something really quite useful and interesting out of this tutorial. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the CD, the Christmas Digital Stamps CD.